there's quite a few new innovations coming in. And we have Justin here who's going to go over several of these lists and show us what they got.
So, just real quick, this is a concept gun from us. X57 is what we're calling it. Now, I said concept, so I want to kind of talk about what a concept means this year and kind of explain why we're able to show so many things. So a concept, that means we know we can make it. In some cases, we've started a lot of the development process. But what we're asking consumers to do this year is to vote on which concept they want to see first. And that's how we'll be able to prioritize which one of these guns we're making first.
So you're actually asking the customer.
We're asking the customer what they want. We're known for listening to
very rare in this industry.
Yep. Yep. So we're giving the customer a little bit of power. With that out of the way, let's get into the X57. It's something we're super proud of. It's been kind of the belle of the ball this year at SHOT Show, if you will. So what it is a 5.7 PDW based around our rock platform. So lever delay blowback system on this one. And I'll start in the rear here and we'll start moving our way forward. SB tactical brace in the back. We'll have stock kits as well for those people that want to SBR it. Moving forward, an AR-15 charging handle. We're doing the Radian from the factory. Then moving up, it'll come from the factory with M-Bus Pro iron sights. Going forward here, you can see we got a 40 round mag from the factory. Compatible with the Rock magazines as well, the 23 rounders if you want a flush fit. We'll have a Rock trigger. We'll have some upgraded trigger kits available as well in the near future once this guy releases. Monolithic top rail, a couple rail options in the front. This is a concept, so it could change a little bit before production comes in. And then we have a reared in muzzle device on the front, a MP7 style muzzle device. So yeah, that's the X57. If you guys are interested, then head on over to the website and give it a vote. Up next, we have something that we've been getting asked about since we introduced the Jackal platform, and that's the 308 Jackal. So the Jackal has been a huge success for us, and this shares a lot of the features of the Jackal. One of those is the compatibility with products we're already making. So the Jackal is compatible with AR-15 lowers. This is compatible with our PA-10, AR-10 lowers. So you can see the adapter back here. So we'll have a version that goes on a PA-10 with the adapter. We'll also have proprietary lowers that are molded in, so you get a nice clean look. With this, you get AR pistol grips, AR safeties, AR triggers, and mag releases. So tons of aftermarket accessories already available there. And then in the upper is truly where the magic happens on these. It's a long stroke piston system, and like I say, monolithic top rail, so sturdy mounting for all your optics and lasers and anything you need to hold zero. Then up here you have an 8-position adjustable gas block in the front, and this one's pin and welded for dead air, but we'll have tons of different suppressor options as well. One really cool thing about this is we've kept the same size as our 5.56 Jackals. A lot of 308 guns have super big rails in the front. They're hard to grab, so we wanted to get the nice compact form factor of the 5.56 gun with the 308 package. One thing I didn't touch on is it does have a non-reciprocating charging handle that's ambidextrous as well. So any questions on that?
No, this is one I believe in introduced with many years. I'm looking forward to both of the 5.56 and the 7.62.
Yeah, it's been a really big hit for us, and like I say, 308 at first, and then I'm sure 6.53 more down the road as well. So with the 308 Jackal, again, it's a concept gun, so if you guys want to see it, head on over and give it a vote. And then up next, we have something that has probably been asked for since PSA was founded as a company, and that's a bullpup. So pretty cool idea here on the bullpup. This is called the Oldan, which stands for Little Wolf. Jackal would be the big wolf, and this is the little wolf. So Jackal upper here, so we don't really need to go into too many of those features because we just went over it, but 5.56 Jackal upper, it's going to be compatible with all the Jackals we've already released up to this point. So 5.56 and 300 blackout. You'll have to keep some SBR laws in mind for some of the shorter models we offer. But like I said, everything important here is happening in the lower on this one. So a couple things on the lower, AR-15 pistol grip, and then an AR-15 style safety over here. One thing that a lot of people are commenting at the show is for a bullpup, it's got a pretty nice trigger. I would compare it the most to like a stock GI trigger, but it does have some of that sponginess that you see in bullpups. Moving backwards, Stenag mags, ambidextrous mag release, and then on your bolt release, it's right where you would find it when you reinsert the mag. You can send the bolt home. But yeah, so this is a perfect bullpup really for the guy that's maybe already has a Jackal and has always wanted a bullpup. Doesn't want to spend $2,000 necessarily on a bullpup. So we'll be able to sell it as just a lower as well as complete guns. So it's going to open up the bullpup market to a lot of guys that haven't had that option before. So again, this is the Oldan, another concept gun from us. So if you guys want to see it, you know what to do. And then lastly,
this one I'm actually pretty excited about myself. I've been following this since way back when Palmetto started.
Yep. So last year we announced this guy. We announced the project. So a lot's changed since last year. We've made a lot of progress on it. We've got the machines in house now. We're started machining a lot of these parts. We're actually building a couple right now. So what we're in now is what we like to refer to as the pre-production phase. So as you know, this thing hasn't been built in like 70 years. So we're kind of learning the intricacies.
It's a very complex gun to begin with.
Exactly. So we're learning how to build it consistently now, and we're starting to get into some longevity testing. So everybody's asking where this is, and the answer is we're working diligently on it. We're just trying to make sure it's right before we introduce it to the market. So trying to make sure we can build it the same way every time, and that every time it's going to last and run reliable. So just to have some clarification here as well, from launch, these are going to be available in 5.56, and then we'll get into some of the other calibers we discussed last year.
The original 7.92 by 33?
Eventually we'll make it to the original caliber, but like I said, it's going to launch in 5.56 just for ease of ammo.
That one looks like it was meant for 300 black.
Yeah, so that's something we've talked about as well.
The 7.92 by 33, those two go together.
Yeah. We've also talked about a 7.62 by 39 version as well. Just because the 8mm is kind of hard to find. Yeah. But we know people are going to want the correct version as well. So it's going to come, it's just not the first option. Something else here that people are super excited about and has been a major talking point over the last year is the Creek. So we are happy to announce that the Creek is going to be available in February of this year. As you can see here, we've got it in 5.56. That's what it's going to launch with, and then we'll move into 5.45. We're talking about 300 blackout on this as well, and then 7.62 by 39 eventually. So like I say, this utilizes our 101 style mag, so a Rock and Lock 5.56 mag. If I can do it. A little tight. So
I also understand that 5.45 ammunition at some point might become available.
Yep. So another update there on our ammo. A big question has been where's the steel cased ammo. So I'm happy to announce that we are actively turning 7.62 by 39 bullets. We're loading them every day, testing them, making sure we get the load right. So we're in a heavy testing phase right now on those. So we're very, very close to releasing those to the market, but can't quite give a date yet.
With the Russian ammunition pretty much on its way out because of the import restrictions, this is going to be a major, it's going to be major for the American ships.
Right, yeah. And like you say, it's pretty much dried up, so that's why 5.56 at first. We want to be clone correct, but it just makes sense to do 5.56 first. A couple cool things on this. You see the SB in the back, the SB tactical brace. Now everybody wants to do clone correct, so you can see we've already done the side folding rear trunnion, so all you got to do is knock a pin out, put a triangle stock in if you want to do the SBR route. Moving forward, we've got the 8-inch crank barrel up here, so this is compatible with most crank furniture that is out there today. Not that there's too much of it, but it is compatible with it. At launch, we'll have the wooden versions as well as some JMac Customs. They just came out with some cool crank furniture, so we're partnering with them to have some more tactical versions as well.
Wonderful. Well, I really thank you much for taking your time. I know you guys are really busy here.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.